Okay, guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be talking about my expectations for One Piece Film Gold. Now, the movie has already been released in Japan, but it hasn't been released here in the US yet. It's supposed to be, well, there's no specific date when it's supposed to be released here, but so far in Japan, over the weekend, it made 1.1 billion yen. And hopefully, whenever it's released over here, I'll get a chance to go to the movies and watch it as soon as I find out. But basically, yeah, getting back to the topic, I'm just gonna go down the list of my expectations for One Piece Film Gold, because after watching One Piece Heart of Gold, it was unexpected that it was so good. But it could have been better. But again, after watching Heart of Gold, it set a high bar for One Piece Film Gold. So I'm going to go down the list of what One Piece Film Gold can do to surpass that bar and set an even higher bar. Now, number one is there should be no pre-fights or distractions. All of that should be at the end. At the beginning should be, well, what I think or should be expecting is we should get to know more about what's going on the island, on the ship, maybe backgrounds, more information, why the world government, what the world government has going on with Tesoro, that he can comfortably do all his criminal activities or whatever's going on. It should be focused more on that. And basically, there should be no pre-fights like Luffy getting blasted away at the beginning and then at the end he comes back serious in a fight. I've seen that a million times. And one thing I'm not a fan of is repetitive stuff. Not a fan of it. Sorry. Now, the second is the fight animations should be good. It should be better than Heart of Gold again. Heart of Gold was okay, but it was a smidge of where you can see the defects in the fights during fast animation scenes. So, just basically, it should be good. It shouldn't be any sketchy. It shouldn't be any square edges. It should be good. Now, the next is no old jokes. Please, no old jokes. No old jokes about Brook, how dead he is, how much bones he had, none of that. No jokes about Sanji and his love for Nami and Robin, because so much woman is going to be on the island. There's so much more that can be focused on instead of Nami and Robin. I can understand when they're on the ship because they're the only two women there. Understandable. But not on the island. But it should be about protecting his friends, of course. But yeah, no old jokes. Now, the next one is, which kind of ties into getting distracted during the fights and everything. No one should get kidnapped. Everyone should maybe have a chance to stand their own and at least help out in a certain way besides the monster trio. Because in Heart of Gold, everyone contribute even without fighting, even in fighting. Everyone contribute. Leads on to the next point. Gil Tesoro should be worse than Doflamingo. Doflamingo is my favorite villain, and I don't think he will top it, and I don't care if he do top it. Doflamingo is still my favorite. But he should be worse than Doflamingo. Doflamingo was a bad guy. He should be worse. And the next one is, I can't remember her name, but she was from Heart of Gold, the little girl that break into Mad Treasure's vault with Nami and got caught, and she used Nami as a scapegoat to run away from Mad Treasure. Sorry. I want to see a 1v1 versus her and 1v1 with her and Nami, because old scores have to be settled. Looking forward to that. And the last one, sorry. It should be full fights. If anyone's going to get a fight, it should be a full fight, not a 1 minute quick knockout, 1 minute fast scene domination. No, it should be a full fight, similar to Enies Lobbies. I'm not going to say I want it similar to Enies Lobbies, but kind of the similar skeleton, because I don't want to be compared to, I want to be better, of course, but I want to be similar. It's the first thing that came off my mind. I want it to be similar to Enies Lobby, where everyone had their one fight and they were completely depleted after. But I know they're probably not going to have it. Probably just going to go with the old quick fight, one shot, overpowered ending as always. But I hope it don't. I really hope the fight scenes goes in. And that's basically it. I don't know how much things I went through, how much of the list I went through, but that's basically it. I just want to see a real good movie. Heart of Gold was real good. It's real good. And Film Gold has to be superb. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to try to do more videos relating to other anime and other stuff. But right now, it's just One Piece that's always on my mind, even when I'm not thinking about it. I'm a huge fan. And as a fan, I don't want to, when One Piece is bad, I don't want to be not there. And then when One Piece is good, I want to be there. No, I want to be there all the time. And I want to stand firm on what I think the series should be like. Well, not should be, because it's not in my, but you understand. I just want to make sure that it's good. It's good for fans, it's good for non-fans. I just want to be sure it's good. And that's it. Thanks.